Well, it's a beautiful morning, a beautiful start to the second day of the Recce for the 12th round of this year's FIA World Rally Championship. It is the Rally of Spain, and what a rally we have in front of us. A huge weekend here. Now, as I say, it's a nice early start. Now have a look at this, waiting to go in to stage number, what are we? This is stage number 13. It's the first of the tarmac stages the boys have Recce. It's a line of Recce cars. First in the queue is Armando Araujo, but we're going to go a little further back, find out who we can see in this queue. Look at that. A nice long line of white rally cars. I have to say, most of these Recce cars are white. We'll head along and see who we can grab a very quick word with this morning. Quick word maybe with Matthew Wilson. Matthew, you're just on your mobile phone there. Good morning to you. Nice early start for you boys. These stages looking good out there though this weekend?
Yeah, all good so far. I mean, we've done the gravel stage yesterday, and then today we're doing the majority of the tarmac, so at the minute it looks really good. The only problem could be on the gravel is the dust. Very thick dust, but I think we may be expecting a bit of rain before Friday, but if not, then in the dark with the dust could be quite interesting, I would think.
Could be a very interesting start, Matthew. Good luck with the Recce. We'll move along the queue. As I say, they're all queuing to go into the start. The cars are all white. You'll have noticed that. Who we got here? Mikko Harvinen. What a huge weekend for this man. Mikko, a very good morning to you. Big weekend here for you. What do you make of Spain? Is it a rally that you enjoy?
Yeah, it's beautiful, you know, sunsets and sundowns in Spain, and nice weather, beautiful girls. Everything works, so it's going to be an interesting weekend.
I have to say, one of the biggest rallies of your life, and it's really what's quite different about you this year. You are so relaxed about it. I suppose from your point of view, it's just about getting out there and doing what you can.
Oh, then it's just early morning.
It's not that early, come on, it's 8 o'clock, you know, you have an earlier start than this, but I do know what you mean. Listen, this stage here that you're heading into to Recce, obviously it's the first of the tarmac stages you've Recce'd. Quite an interesting setup. Do you like the setup with 1 day gravel, 2 days tarmac?
Yeah, this way it works. I don't mind if we have one full day on gravel and like we have the car is fully set up for the gravel as well, and gravel tires, everything, so it's nice that way. And you know, they have such a nice tarmac rallies, roads and gravel roads here as well, so it's nice to get a bit of a both.
So I said earlier, a huge weekend for you. I suppose you're looking at Wales Rally GB for the win out of these two rallies. This rally is all about securing enough points to give you a chance of going to GB to take the title this year.
Yeah, but we didn't come here to secure points only. For sure we have to fight here as well, because you know, if Seb wins here and I'm second, then if it's other way around in GB, it's not going to be enough, so I need to push a bit harder and try to really rattle them a little bit, so we're not here for securing points.
And Friday could be your chance on the gravel.
It could be. We're definitely going to go for it over there.
It's going to be an interesting one. Good luck. Thank you for talking to us so early, Mikko. That's Mikko Harvinen. Volvos, all the Ford boys driving Volvos. Very quick word with Khaled Al-Qasimi. Always good to see him. Khaled, very good morning to you. You look fantastic as always at this time of the morning. Feeling good?
Yeah, fantastic. Good.
Looking forward to this rally. It's back onto tarmac. What about tarmac? Maybe not your preferred surface, but one that you've done okay on in the past?
I mean, yeah, Catalonia is always famous with the good wide roads, good technical stages also. The only mixture, you know, from the last year we had this gravel stages, and as you know, this year we had a few changes on those gravel stages, especially the first one we Recce'd yesterday. Quite narrow and very technical. It will be interesting, I think, when it's going to be in the night, because that stage is going to be a night stage, so we'll see how it goes.
A lot of dust out there, Calla. Good luck this morning. Moving back along the line. Oh, here's a man who, it's my friend, it's Kenny Block. Let's see if we can grab a very quick word. Is the window coming down on Kenny Block's car? It is indeed. Let's just wander in. Ken, what a result you had in France. Probably the quote of the rally as well at the end, saying more Americans had scored points in the WRC. Sorry, let's get this right. What did you say? You said more Americans had walked on the moon than scored points in the WRC. It meant a lot to you, that result.
Yeah, the best thing was actually seeing your face when I said that. You were dumbfounded.
Had you thought of that? Was that something that just came out, or did you actually worked that one out?
No, actually, a friend of mine, a rally driver in the States that drives a BMW rear-wheel drive, car in the U.S. Championship. A guy named Bill Caswell actually came up with that. He visited with us in Goodwood this year just for some fun, and wrote an article for an online blog called Jalopnik. And so he came up with that for the article, but I don't think they ever used it. So I just thought it was really funny, and when we knew that we were going to score points there at the end, I busted that one out on you.
Quote of the year for sure. Good luck this weekend, Ken. Now let's move along the line. As I say, they are queuing up quite a few cars here. Let's say very quick on a guy who had a great result in France. Another guy who had a great result. Dennis Kuipers. Dennis, looking forward to this weekend?
Yes, of course. Really looking forward to this event.
Well, would you just pass you by because you're just moving forward there? Let's move down the line. Jari-Matti Latvala, my goodness, wasn't he quick when we were in France a few weeks ago? Jari-Matti, different challenge here with a bit of gravel and the tarmac. This could be a rally you could win.
Yeah, it's a challenging rally coming up, but it's very interesting on the first day when you have so much gravel, and then also the tarmac stages are really nice. It's like a racing circuit over here, but if you want to win the rally, you need to read really well in every day on this rally.
You seem to have found some extra pace on tarmac this year. You're a real challenger.
Yeah, it's more confidence, but we need to just keep going where we finished in France.
Go for it, Jari-Matti. There we are, Jari-Matti Latvala. Let's move a little bit further down the line. Aaron Burkhart, I'm sure he'll have a good morning. Excuse me, Aaron, we'll just move past. We'll come back perhaps later on, Aaron. Moving down, Henning Solberg there. We'll go past him because we want to speak to the guys in the Mini before they head in now. Here we go. It's the Irish boys. It's the Irish boys. It's Chrissy Meek and Paul Nagel. Chris Meek, interesting weekend for you, obviously, in France. One that you want to put behind you and move on from there, I suppose.
It's interesting is one way of putting it. Yeah, to be honest, we were having quite a good run. It was our first time there in 4th place, but maybe I just got caught up a bit in trying to be as fast as possible, and yeah, ultimately we paid a price of going off the road, which is supposed to be what this year's not about for me. It's about learning the stages. So yeah, I might have to. This rally for sure, I just have to accept to come back a bit and make sure to get round the route to get the experience.
Now what we're hearing about the Mini is it's a little down on horsepower, but perhaps the best chassis in the WRC. Maybe shooting these tight, twisty stages where carrying the speed into the corners could be the key.
Yeah, we've seen, everyone asked what the improvements were between Germany and France. I think simply there wasn't as many junctions in France. You were just, you have maybe 1 or 2 junctions per stage, and it's all fast and flowing, and it's pretty much the same here in Catalonia. It's all fast and flowing the whole way through, but yeah, I think this event's going to be really good for us as an indication of where we're at, because we have the 1 day on gravel, and then 2 days on really racetrack type tarmac. So yeah, it's going to be another challenge for us, and we'll see where we are.
Good luck, Chris. There we go. That's Chris Meek heading down. Daniel Oliveira. We'll come back to you, Daniel, because behind Oliveira is... Oh, actually, let's go and speak to... We'll speak to these boys in a second. Let's have a quick word with Daniel. Daniel, very good morning to you. New co-driver. Well, not a new co-driver to you, but a different co-driver this weekend.
Yeah, for sure. He's my first co-driver for when I started in Argentina in 2009, so we'll see what we can do here.
Feeling good, feeling confident? It was a big crash you had in France, but feeling confident this weekend?
It's okay. It's happening. I'm really okay.
You're a very optimistic young man. We'll let you head off. There we go. That's our boys. I was hoping to catch up with some of our French drivers, but I don't know where they've gone to, the Citroën team. Citroën always do things very differently on the Recce. It's a kind of open Recce, this one. I suppose you don't have to do it in a particular order. The Recce starts at 8 o'clock, the stages open at 8, and as long as you get through those stages by a prescribed time, which I think is round about 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock this evening, then that's fine. You get 2 runs through the Recce. As you'll have noticed, all of these Recce cars here, in fact, apart from Aaron Burkhart's, were white. Very strict regulations as to the type of cars that the Recce drivers can use and the liveries they can put on them. They're all, if you like, production cars. They're all showroom cars with slight modifications. We'll take a look at the tyres on some of these cars as well. But no sponsors' logos, obviously, on the cars. Nothing really. They've got roll cages, some of them, but nothing particularly. In terms of rally cars, they're not rally cars. They are very, very much road cars, production cars, showroom cars, call them what you will. So I was hanging around on the start line for this stage of the Recce, and Danny Sordo turns up. Danny, what a weekend you had just a couple of weeks ago in France. It was a remarkable performance, so close to your first win in the WRC. What about this weekend in Spain? A huge weekend for you.
It will be, I hope it will be great, but it's different rally here with the stages in gravel, with the night stages in gravel also, with the night stages in tarmac. So we have a mix of everything here in Catalonia. So, but honestly, I really want to do a nice rally here.
Everyone's talking about the top 3, obviously, in the championship: Loeb, Ogier, Harvinen. You could easily come along and surprise all of them this weekend. What are the chances of perhaps your first win here? What are the chances of Mini's first win here? Is it a possibility?
For why not? No, because in France we are really close, but we need to thought also to think it's a new team, and this year was only for try the car, for do testing and everything, and after Germany everybody changed him in, and he tell now we need to try to win, to do a very good result. So we will see. I think the most important is to try to be in the podium. This is a good result, and after we'll see.
What about these gravel stages then? Your stages that you've done in the past, but they are more or less newish to everyone. We're hearing this year they're very loose, very dusty, those gravel stages.
Yeah, the stage 2 in the rally is the same than yesterday, the long stage. But after the stage 1 and stage 3 it was really difficult. In particular a little bit the stage 3. Stage 1 we have a lot of gravel, so I think it will be okay because we are 8 in the road position. But the stage 3 and also second part it will be in the night, so really difficult, narrow with a lot of crest, a lot of stones in the sides of the road, so we'll see what's happening.
It's going to be a big weekend. Danny Sordo, Carlos Del Barrio, the very best of luck.
Thank you.
Thank you. So here we go, we're still at the start of stage 13. It is day 2 of the Recce, and well, the first of the Subaru Recce cars. And who should be driving this one? It's young Mads Zursberg. Mads, very good morning to you. Back on tarmac again, getting used to tarmac now. Looking forward to this weekend?
Yeah, definitely. The roads looks very nice, and I'm a little bit in the tarmac mood now. So of course we have the gravel section on Friday, but that looks very nice as well. So I'm really looking forward to this.
With your road position, you might have a chance of a decent finish here this weekend.
Yeah, everything is possible, and the gravel on Friday helps us a bit, but also I think we have gotten a lot quicker on tarmac over the 2 last events, so I think we have a good possibility.
Young Mads Zursberg, he really does have a chance this weekend. Now, who is next in the queue? Well, it is the gentleman of the WRC. It is the most handsome man in WRC. It's Denis Girardet and his driver, Evgeny Novikov. Now, let's have a word with Evgeny. Evgeny, very good morning to you. Rally of Spain, it's an interesting rally. It's a good, quick rally. The setup, though, with 1 day on gravel, 2 days on tarmac, looking forward to that?
Yeah, I think it could be very interesting because 1 day gravel and 2 day tarmac, it can be very good.
And in a Citroen, sorry, this weekend, bit of a change for you. Is it Citroen that you're going with next year, or have you not decided yet?
Don't know yet, just for this event, and GB will do still with Ford, and for the next year I don't know.
Wait and see. Good luck this weekend, Denis. Very best of luck this weekend. Denis Girardet sitting next to Evgeny Novikov there now. Now we were going to grab a word with the boys who really matter. It is our 2 Citroen drivers. It is young Sébastien Ogier. Sébastien, what a result for you 2 weeks ago in France. Perhaps one of the biggest results of your life. This weekend, though, going for a victory, going to make it 3 out of 3 on tarmac?
Yeah, we will try as usual. We want to do our best when we compete a rally, and it will be the goal. It's interesting here with first day on gravel and then tarmac, and I think it will be a nice event.
How much did you enjoy that victory in France 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, it was very nice. A lot of spectators was there, and it was very nice atmosphere, and I was very happy to gain this victory.
Enjoyed late in the night.
Indeed, boys. I'll bet you did. I'll bet you enjoyed it. The best of luck this weekend. Now, Sébastien Loeb, 7 times World Rally Champion, before the start of the year looked unbeatable on tarmac, but we're at round 3 this year on tarmac, and he's still not won one. Sébastien, you know, you went into Germany, you went into France expecting to win. You haven't won on tarmac yet this year. You've got to change it here this weekend.
Yeah, for sure. We'll have to push again here. We are not so lucky in Germany and France, so hopefully it will be better.
Any concerns about tyres here this weekend? Any concerns about punctures? You've not had the best of luck with punctures?
No, I don't think it's a rally where it will be some punctures. It's a clean and smooth road, so it's not the same as Germany.
What about the fight then for this year's World Championship? For sure this weekend you'll be fighting with Mikko Harvinen. Do you expect to be fighting with your teammate, young Ogier?
Yeah, I think so. I think he will be fast here also. He has been fast, very fast on tarmac since the start of the season, so it will be interesting.
But we know now you're number 1 in the team. That will make it very difficult.
Yeah, but also we are all in nearly the same situation. It's not a big gap now, so we'll have to push.
Good luck, Sébastien. There we go, that's Sebastian Loeb and Daniel Elena. Remember, Citroën this weekend can take the manufacturer's title. They need to score 17 points this weekend, Citroën, to take the manufacturer's title. But perhaps more interestingly, what is going to happen with our top drivers in the Drivers' Championship? Sebastian Loeb, Sebastian Ogier, Mikko Hirvonen, all in with a chance of taking this year's Drivers' Championship. It is going to be a hugely interesting Rally Catalunya this year. Let's just have a look at what they've got in this Recce car. Quick peek. Oh, as the window goes up, Oh, look, we're squeezing it down. Oh, it's going down again. Let's have a quick look inside Daniel Elena's car there. Well, it's not Daniel Elena's car, it's Sebastian Loeb's car. Good morning to Kimi Räikkönen. Kimi, obviously a big disappointment for you in France a couple of weeks ago, but we're on tarmac, a surface clearly you like an awful lot. Looking forward to Spain this year?
Yeah, hopefully we get in the rally this time. Last year I didn't, so the roads looks nice. I haven't driven them last year, but they look quite nice, so we'll see how we can do.
What about this day on gravel? It does make it a bit interesting, doesn't it, having that first day on gravel, and with your road position, perhaps a chance to do something this weekend?
Well, we try to do the best, but I haven't driven on a gravel since Finland, so we don't get any practice before, so it can be a bit tricky, but like I said, we try to do the best we can and see where we end up.
Good luck, Kimi. There we go, it's Kimi Räikkönen and the lovely Kai Lindström next to him, heading off into, well, their first stage of the morning for the Recce. These boys, probably the last of our big names, I suppose. They do take things a little bit easier, a little bit more casually. Let's see if we can get a shot through the window of Kimi's car there. There we go. You can just see me in the reflection as well. Ooh, that's not a pleasant sight first thing in the morning, is it? So that is Kimi Räikkönen heading off into stage 13 of Rally Catalunya. Well, we're still here, as you can tell, on the start line for stage 13. And who should turn up? Petter Solberg. Petter deciding to come out a little later this morning. Bit of a lie-in, or is there some kind of reasoning behind that?
No, it's just a little bit of a weight penalty we had in France, so we just have to back off a little bit and not push so hard.
France was obviously a huge blow for you because you drove so well there. The encouraging thing about France was it showed you have very much the pace to win on tarmac.
Well, it's been fast, most of the rallies when everything is right and the car is fast, it's been very good. So now we will see this rally here and we will do the best we can again, and we will see where we're standing.
Everyone talking about the two Sebastians and obviously Mikko Hirvonen because they're the boys that are going for the title this year. This could be your chance though, just to come up with a little less pressure on you and take perhaps a win this weekend?
Well, I can assure you it will be difficult to win from our team for sure. That's basically it, and you have to be in the factory team. That's it.
Anything you can tell us about that? Any news about being in a factory team for next year? Volkswagen's a big rumour, obviously.
No, nothing at all yet, so we will see.
People talking about perhaps Ford, maybe even the Citroën factory team. All possibilities?
Well, everything is possible, and we just have to wait and see now the next few days.
Next few days, there we go, that's Petter Solberg. How much would we love to see Solberg back in a factory team? It would be, I think, one of the results of the year to see Petter Solberg back in a factory team. He has shown this year that he very much still has the desire to win rallies. He very much still has the skill, the pace to win rallies. So there we are, Petter Solberg. Oh, could be a huge weekend as well for him. By the way, this is my little Recce car. Look, I chose a white one as well. Rather dusty after yesterday's Recce. So much dust on the gravel stages. Really, more sand on some of those gravel stages than I've got on my local beach in Stoke-on-Trent. It is quite phenomenal. But there we are. That's me signing off from the start of Stage 13's reconnaissance.